Hi everybody. I am just gonna head off to go in to pick some wild sage in the hills. But before I did, I thought I would do our reading for the day, and I think it's an excellent. Spirit always knows what we're supposed to get because of situations and what we're dealing with, and with the energy this morning and with the cards that we got last night. These cards are perfect. I want to tell you something that's pretty funny. I watched, no, I won't tell you. I'll tell you in a live feed. I'll tell you in a live feed because I got to get moving on myself here. Okay, so the deck that we're using is, who's it by? Tony Carmine Salerno, one of my favorites. And it's called the Universal Love Deck. You know what? I've got another deck of Tony's. Hold on. I've got two. This is my first one, and it's my favorite one. It's very small, but the cards aren't very beautiful. I forgot that I have his new one. And I bought it just because the cards are so beautiful, because I already had the deck. God, I've got so many decks, it's ridiculous. I'm going to buy a new one today. Actually, I'm going to order two. Buy one and order another little one, very small, and I'm excited about that. So let me look and see if I can find the cards that we're supposed to have. I should have thought about this. But I've been talking to my daughter this morning. Here it is. Ew, there's it. Okay. So there's the first. I'll show you the cards. Here's the first card, which is the same picture, but this one's a nice big card, and you guys can see it a little bit better. Hold on, these aren't. Come on, Sherri, get this together. Help me out, Spirit. Let's do this quick. We have three cards. Okay, here's the other card, Emergence, and the third card is missing in action. Come on, help me out, babes. Let's go, let's go. I don't know where it went, so we'll start, I guess. But this isn't the order that it was. I think it was this one. So let me make certain that we're getting this right. Sorry, you guys. Here it is. Eternal Flame. Alrighty, these are the messages. And this is how I think it goes. Whoop. I lit a white candle this morning because I was asking for clarity. I watched my twin watch me last night, and he completely misunderstood what he watched in my dream. And I was like, no, you're wrong in what you're seeing. Don't get all hysterical. Not going off with any Leo. Okay, Eternal Flame. Beautiful cards. Aren't these gorgeous? And we see this heart is on fire. So they're talking about your truth, your inner truth. That's your fire. That's your flame. I relate to this because I'm an Aries, right? We're all about fire. So what they're telling you is they want you to stand in your eternal truth. I find this interesting. Now here's your heart on fire, and you're in a sea of emotion, right? I see this as water around here, but this is turbulent water. It's dark, but there's green healing energy around it. Also, there's a couple different messages that I get from this. Your flame is going out there, and there's writing up here. I have no idea what the writing is. There's some kind of I have no idea. So I feel like somebody's trying to impose their will over top of you because this is you, and somebody's writing down or laying down the law on you, right? This could be arrows coming at you, disturbance. This is what I was getting with my dreams, with the messages that we got last night. But inside there's your eternal flame that's burning bright, right? In this dark, turbulent sea, and these ones that are coming at you. But you're wrapped in healing energy. You're wrapped in this green healing energy of the heart chakra. Nothing's going to sway you. They're telling you, don't allow what's going on, or these words, or what other people are saying, you know, maybe the popular beliefs of others, or people that don't agree with what you believe. Don't let them sway you. Don't, you know, whatever doesn't resonate with you, throw it out. You're in this sea of emotion. There's you on flippin' fire. You're burning, you're sending out unconditional love. You are in your truth, but there's people writing stuff over top of you. People are trying to push you down. They're trying to put their belief systems down on you. And what's going on right now is the universe is testing your resolve. The universe is testing your faith. That's what I got as yesterday, and with the readings, and what I was feeling last night, and what I was watching in my dream. I'm like, no, there's like an air of confusion. There's an air of competitions. Like we got yesterday, there's stiff competition. People want what's yours, or they want you to stop you or hold you in place. So they're going to throw out misinformation or confusion. Your monkey mind's going to get involved, and you want to stop that. You need to realize that you're being protected. The outside green Tap into your heart chakra. Even though these people, I keep seeing mother up here. Mother. Interesting. Mother. Mom. Mother. Other stars. I don't know what this is. It's going to bug me. But here I'm seeing the light. The light. So I would say there's two messages to this from what I'm reading from this. Is maybe there's an overbearing mother or a type of a figure, but also at the same time, Mother Earth is wrapping their healing heart around you. I just know that someone's trying to right over top of you. Someone is trying to lay down the law. That's what I keep getting, lay down the law. And you're not wanting this. So the universe is holding your faith. What are you going to do? Are you going to sink into your sea of emotional waters? You know, are you going to, remember we were told last night that this might be requiring us to stand our ground and fight to the bitter end. We saw the guy holding his staff, but it was victorious if he did it. You may have to fight your position or hold your position all the way into the bitter end with everybody coming against you or everybody arguing with you or everybody saying, no, you're not right to do this. This isn't the way you're meant to go, right? Are you going to hold your ground or are you going to cave? Because what's right for these people, that's fine. Whatever they want to do, everyone's entitled to their own belief system, but you believe something different. You are here and they're here, and it's not the same. Whether it's your mother or your brother or your sister or your best friend, it doesn't matter. You are different than them, and you are being wrapped in this healing energy, so you are protected. So you need to stand your ground. Consider what your path is. You know, everyone's entitled to their belief system. There's Jews, there's Jehovah's Witnesses, there's Catholics, there's non-denominational, there are people that are not religious like me, there's spiritual people. Everybody's entitled to their own belief system, right? And nobody should influence or push on another. I don't shove my beliefs down anybody else's throat, and nobody's allowed to do it to me. But somebody is doing this here. Somebody is trying to override you, right? So stand firm, and you're going to feel empowered, and you will be liberated. You're going to be liberated. We already got from Spirit last night that this is going to be a case of liberation, that you're going to be victorious. Now, what's interesting is this is happening. Why is this happening to you? And I've got the white candle lit for the angels, and look at this heart is wrapped around this white pure light. You are a light. So the rose, you're in bloom, you're blossoming. What's going on here is, why is this being allowed to happen to me? Why do I have to suffer through this? Why do I have such difficulty when I'm trying to do the right thing? I'm trying to follow my spiritual self. I'm trying to follow my path. So why is everybody coming against me? Why do I have all these arrows coming at me? Why is everybody trying to drown me in all this crap? Why is this happening? Because it's growth. This is about spiritual growth. And it's a very, very special, actually very positive time of blossoming, even though it doesn't feel like that. There are major, major, deep, positive changes happening. Your awareness is growing. Your spirituality is deepening. And while this is all going on, while you're under the gun, while you've got this happening, you need to take care of yourself. This is about caring for you. Like for me, I'm not working right now. I'm going to go out into the hills. I'm going to go out to the hills and I'm going to get sage because I need sage. I'm doing something special with it. You guys will hear about it in a little while. It's not done yet, but I need to get out into nature. And I was literally told, Aries, need to get out. You need to get outside. Get away from what you're doing. Get outside. So that's what I'm doing. It's the first place. What is it for you that you need to do to nurture yourself? They want you to take out time to be around the flowers, around the trees, around plants, which is what I'm going to be doing. I'm literally going to be picking up sage. And what's funny is, remember I bought this, I don't know if you guys all watched it, but I bought this pack for Lily, right? And I said, it's too big. It doesn't fit. This is perfect for sage. It's perfect for me to put the sage in. It's awesome. I'm super excited. I got it for one reason. You know, Spirit knows why I get things and even before I know what's happening. It's so hysterical. So get your hands in the soil. Get your hands, maybe go down for a walk on the beach. Let the water hit your feet, maybe down to the lake. You're going to get through this, and you're going to get through this feeling really good. You're like I do. I woke up this morning after watching my dream and watching my twin confused. I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you. I had some random person write to me from Nigeria. I don't know who it is. It's just a Facebook connection, and they said words that if you read it, you would misunderstand it, which is what he did. I think he said, I love you. And I thought, okay, that's odd. So I just sent back blessings, right? I don't want to fight with everybody, right? And I said, it's 4 a.m. I'm just up because my cat, I got to tell you about this later. I'm going to do a total post about this. I heard my cats having a conversation and I needed to get up to feed them. And I said, so I'm going to go back to sleep. I said, my cat's been sick. So when I know that she needs to eat, I need to get up and feed her. So that's why I'm up. And the person said, well, say hello to them for me. And we'll talk later, honey. And I thought, okay, I said, take care. Like I said, I'm picking your battles, right? I don't want to fight with every single person. But my twin saw that and misunderstood. Thought that because of the words were words of affection and that I'll see you later, that I must have been talking about this other person. And I wasn't. It was wrong. It was wrong. So be very careful, dreamers. Very careful, lucid dreamers and dream watchers, that what you're seeing is what you think you're seeing. So I just had to throw that out there because everything isn't as it appears, right? And I saw this block and I thought, oh Lord, I said, I'm so frustrated with this block. And Aries had this block in communication and things are at a standstill because there's a misunderstanding. So what you need to do is you need to go out there and you need to clear the energy, clear the air. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna feel inspired, and I did. After I started doing this, I started thinking about what inspirational, kind of like it came to me. I had an aha moment, and we were shown a while back that we were gonna get an aha moment. It was gonna be creative, right? It was gonna have to do with my work, but it was gonna be different than what my work was. And I thought, what is it? What is it? And it has to do with my twin. I saw him planting. I saw him putting little plants in containers. And I thought, and they kept telling me it has to do with your twin, it has to do with your daughter, and my daughter's making, anyway, it was this creative spark that just all of a sudden took fire, right? So I decided to take myself away from all of the other drama that was going on. I'm gonna go out into nature, I'm gonna use my creative spark with my spiritual work, and I'm going to tap into that. And that's the inspiration and creativity that's gonna show up, and it just did, boom, boom, boom. So our next card, okay, the next card is, hold on, I want to show you the big one because I only have the little one. I just found it. I'm talking quickly because I need to get out there. It's getting hot outside and I don't want to be out in the heat, although, well, for too long because I'm going to be out in the heat. I'm going to go live while I'm out there. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at. I got to tell you my story about what happened with my cats. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. That's what's interesting, is that people are going to look at it and or listen to it and they're going to be like, what? But I got the message the other night and I'm getting it. I got it again today in a different way, so I know what I'm seeing. It's interesting. Good Lord, maybe I'll have to use the little one. I can't find the big one. Does it have to be the very last card that I come to? Does it have to be? Sorry guys. Come on, where are you at? All right, I guess I'm using the little card. That's frustrating. Well, this is the little card. Emergence. Wonder why I wasn't able to find the big one. I hope I haven't lost that card. Sometimes I lose my cards. I've got so many of them. Anyway, so you see this girl, and she's naked. So naked represents to me, not holding yourself back, open, receptive. She's leaning into the light. She's leaning into the light. And she's very comfortable. She's got her eyes closed and head back. But what's interesting is, okay, so what's going on is you might be feeling that you're, this is so going on. You might be feeling like you're kind of thrown into unfamiliar territories by forces beyond your control. So like what's going on here, right? These forces are beyond this control, and that's the you having to step into your own, your integrity, stand in your integrity, stand in your truth, step into your power, hold your ground, right? You've got forces coming against you that you can't control, okay? So that's what's going on. You've got this, and it's unfamiliar for you. But through it, because of what's going on, your true nature is what's gonna come to the surface. You are going to unfold your true self, and you're gonna tap in. What you're doing here is, even though these forces are all around you, you're tapping into your higher self. You're looking to the light. You're leaning forward. Okay, I'm exposed. That's what's going on. I'm naked. I'm exposed. People see me because I'm a light. I'm gonna be a target. But I'm still leaning forward into the light. I've got my head thrown back, my third eye is exposed, I'm my crown, I'm saying pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. I'm gonna suck in this light, right? I'm gonna tap into my power, my confidence, my wisdom, and what starts off as this challenge that feels like I'm going under, I'm sinking, I'm gonna find myself a raft, but I'm gonna find myself a badass boat. I'm gonna find myself the ability to get up on top. And what starts out as this challenge ends up, after a while, very easily smoothing, sailing along. It's going to fall easily into place, right? And in the end result, you're stronger, more confident, and you're grateful for what you've been through. It's just how it goes. Challenges make us strong. Also, they make us do things that they pull us out of a sense of complacency. If you're kind of like floating along, doing your thing, and kind of like well, complacent. If you're kind of complacent, and then somebody comes at you and attacks your belief, it's kind of like with my kids, right? Look at this guy. I'm in this studio and I'm very quiet and I'm very, I keep to myself. I don't like to fight. I'm not somebody who wants to rock a boat. I don't want to rock a boat. I want to be a happy Buddha. That's my twin, the happy Buddha. And yet if you attack my kids, like what happened to my landlord, what he did to my kids, you're going to see the lion come out in me. I have realized that I am the lion. I was wondering why the lion keeps showing up in my life, but I know I came in with the lion, people, but you're going to see the claws come out in me. You come after my kids, or somebody that I love, I'm going to fucking rip you to shreds. That's just what happens. That's what happens. Now, it doesn't have to be a physical, it doesn't have to be a fight, but what it does is it brings the Aries in me, brings the fire in me out, right? So if somebody attacks my belief system too, if I have just kind of been floating along and they start attacking my belief system, I'm sorry, this is who I am and I'm staunch and I'm firm and you're not going to make me go in a different direction. I don't have to fight with you. I'm not going to fight with you, but I'm going to take care of business. Like as far as this place, I'm out. Right? I'm out. It's not going to happen. You're not going to do this to my kids. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to reduce myself to that level, but I'm not going to be walked on, and I'm going to remove myself from this presence, right? And I'm making steps to do that. And as far as my spiritual belief system, I don't fight with anybody. I don't fight with anybody. I don't shove it down anybody's throat. You're welcome to come to my page. You're welcome to look at what I have to say. And I'm here for people who want to be enlightened, who want to be helped, who want to be encouraged. And anybody else, you can just go off my page. And if you start being abusive, you're blocked and deleted. You're out of my life. I don't want that energy. I only want the positive energy. So it makes me stronger. It makes me, it makes me stronger in my belief system, actually. It does. Because when I have to defend my position, defend who I am, and remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing, makes me strong as hell. So you think it's funny because they think that they're going, these ones that are trying to override or right over top or try and break you down, they're making you stronger. They're making you realize who you are and why you're here and what you believe in. And you call on your team. I've got a friggin' huge team. We all have a team, right? So you're gonna go from under attack and maybe you're just kind of floating along in your emotional waters. But this is all about growth, and you're gonna realize that you're surrounded by light. You are the light, and you're gonna blossom. You're gonna rise like cream to the surface, and your new self emerges stronger, more confident, brighter than ever. Woo! So it just keeps making me think about that song, Rise. I don't know if you guys have listened to the lyrics, Rise, but when the vultures are circling and you think you've got me down, think again, I will rise. I will rise stronger. So what I was watching in my dream too was somebody trying to come against this twin soul relationship. They're trying to break it up. And it's like, you know what? You will not win. This is not going to happen. This is happening. This is happening, period. You may not like it. And you're going to try and do anything that's what happens with twin souls. The darker energy, and they'll use whatever, family, friends, work, they'll use whatever they need to do to try and slow things down. But when it comes time for the twins to come together, nothing gets in the way. It's going to happen. So in the meantime, don't get all twisted in a knot, right? I'm not going to fight with my landlord. Don't worry. When I said I'll fuck you up, that means that's just energetically. I probably shouldn't have said that. I just mean my resolute. I become resolute. The lion comes out in me, and I know the direction I'm meant to go, and I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take care of business. I'm going to take care of business. So right now, I'm going to take care of business. I'm going to go out into the hills, and I'm going to go pick some sage, and I'm going to come back, and I'll do a live feed in a little while I'm out there, and I'll tell you what happened with my cats. It'll blow your mind. It is so cool. So cool. Talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Peace, love, and light.